Okay, the actual.
Alright. This is how we do.
Okay, go. 3, 2.
The laptop's invisible. The microphones are semi-invisible. We are very visible because we have more studio lighting.
Studio lighting. Welcome back to Studio E.
Studio E on the
Edwards.
in the Sex Dungeon Stadium. No, lot. They call it lots, right?
In the Sex Dungeon lot. Yeah. So yeah, it's up right.
That's all the comedy we had planned for today.
That's it. We had about 10 seconds of comedy. We burned through it already. So.
Yeah. Not even good delivery. Just kind of spoken to the mic.
Pretty much, yeah. Alright.
Back to Cancun.
Back to Cancun. Throw Cancun in there. I don't know. We'll figure out how to make the effects soon.
The whooshy.
Exactly. Of the ocean and stuff.
Yeah.
They're like, just toss it on there. If it doesn't work, then it doesn't work.
We just burn it, forget about it.
Exactly.
Or we can Amazon.
That's also true.
For legal purposes, that's a joke.
For legal
Amazon.
reasons, that's a joke.
Amazon don't sue me. I have your credit card already.
Honestly, like Amazon's trying to sue the people that are like basically making up their entire livelihood, and you're like, yeah, come on, man. Like, it's like I have a $2,000 credit limit. You're getting a lot of money out of me?
Yeah, no. I don't even have a $2,000 credit limit. I have $1,800.
1,800?
Yeah, on both.
Come on, you guys step it up.
Combined.
You have to. That's why you got to open up as many credit cards as you can. Remember, this is not financial advice.
It's not financial.
But please open up as many credit cards as you can.
Buy as many credit cards as you can, and then buy GameStop. All of your credit. Refinance your mortgage.
Take out a second mortgage and a reverse mortgage. Let's see what
Yeah.
GME is at right now. It is at $218. Woo. Did you buy into it?
No, I bought it to AMC.
That's right. Let's see. How much did you buy in the MCN?
Like at $13.
It's $47. Edward, you are rich.
Wait, not even 13. I think like at 10. 10.75, I think.
Edward, you are now rich. So
No, I got it when it was like in the 60s. I cashed out it like when it was like in 50, 60 or something.
Oh yeah, like in June.
Yeah.
Back when it popped up. And then you got to buy it again, and well, almost year to date, 1 year. Let's see how they. Oh, that's when it first started spiking because it was basically a fucking penny stock.
It was like 3 cents short of being a penny stock, basically.
And yeah, it was like a couple dollars. It's like $2, and then it spiked all the way up to $20, and then went down again, and then it spiked all the way up again in June.
Yeah, when it came down after the first bump, that's when I bought it. Yeah,
Well, sold it for a pretty penny.
yeah. That was a nice little investment.
Edward made a blank amount of money.
Yes.
Just imagine. Just imagine.
I can now afford another shirt.
Exactly. You've been wearing the same shirt for the last 3 times. I got some for like $10 on Amazon. Speaking about Amazon.
Speaking about Amazon, they do have some good deals. I mean, I just got I didn't buy the last Pokemon game, Sword and Shield.
You shop with it?
Yeah.
Where?
No, I got it from Russia.
How?
So someone in Russia was selling a brand new like sealed copy of it for like $37 or $32, and that's cheaper than like the brand new sealed pricing of like Target, which is $60. I don't know why I said Target. It's like $60 anywhere.
Yeah.
And I got it today.
How long?
But I only got it because I could get it for free because Discover I had enough cashback rewards that I can use that to pay for it through eBay, and I just get it for free. But also, since I need to sign up for a credit card anyways, back up 3-4 years ago when it first came out. So the reason I didn't get it was because the entire Pokédex of the entirety of the game wasn't in there. They sold it as a DLC, an expansion pass, which was really fucking dumb. So you couldn't get anything from Gen 1 through something else. I don't know.
So like 1 through 9, basically.
Yeah, you couldn't get like a lot of the OGs, and you had to pay an extra like $37 or something for or $40 for the
Jesus.
thing. I don't know. And right now, the 2-pack with the the one with the expansion pass and the regular game all in one is like $70 or like $80 or something.
The first paid additional content. Woo, we're pleased to reveal it. Disgusting.
It's just fucking. It's just the rest of the Pokédex. That's fucking it.
That's so dumb.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid. But basically, so and I need to sign up for a credit card anyways, right? And so I signed up for the Amazon credit card thing, and I got $150. And so I used that to pay for the DLC. That shit. That way I could just get it all in one for free, basically. And I was like, why not? And I also bought the Figo. Okay.
Well, look at that. See,
It all worked out in the end.
honestly, we got everything all set up for the podcast, and you got your Pokemon.
Yeah, I got my Pokemon. Now it's time to move it. No,
Oh God!
no,
Stop making those heinous TikToks. You have to stop making those heinous TikToks.
they are my life now. I am a TikTok. I just like.
We're in a TikTok right now. Oh my God! Just the little thing about the TikTok song or whatever. Like that one annoying one that everyone hates. Where it goes,
Oh no! I've never heard that one.
You've never heard that one? It's like the worst. Watch us get claimed for this.
I'm on TikTok like
no.
24/7 now.
Maybe because you're not looking at those TikToks.
Oh yeah, true. It's pretty like, it's the spying software, so it's highly targeted.
Honestly,
90% of my TikToks is either like basically real life Pokédex, which is like it'll tell you like a certain part of an animal or something, or it'll just do interesting facts basically. Kink, ADHD, or non-binary shit. For some reason, like my algorithm is tailored to those like 4 things. I don't know why people are like this.
that's how the Europeans count.
Four. Gang
So
sign.
it's this one. You never heard that one?
Never heard that.
Really? Oh, okay. Like I said, it's probably just because of that. But they're really fucking awful. Like it's
The one that's on my mind is the new Justin Bieber one, and now that one, it's like it's stuck in my head. Yeah, that's JB released like a song or like a thing with someone.
JB. You know that well.
Yeah,
So,
I'm too lazy to say.
there you go. Mute. Justin Bieber. JB. We're getting claimed for this one for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Did he just make that song up, or is
No, it's someone else's song and he's on it.
I'm fine with that.
It's stuck in my head. It's been stuck in my head for a while.
Don't get it stuck in mine, Edward.
Too late.
There's the drill.
Time to kill my time.
Honestly,
Time to commit seppuku side.
Sudoku. You gotta commit Sudoku.
Seppuku.
Sudoku.
No wait, yeah, Sudoku side. Wait, fuck.
I messed it up. It's Sudoku.
No, yeah, Sudoku. Sudoku side.
Is the game,
Yeah, that's why.
and seppuku is the.
Yeah, seppuku's the actual one. I was trying to say Sudoku side.
So, time to go commit Sudoku. Have you ever even played Sudoku?
Yeah, I have. Noosh is really into it. Like
It's
Noosh has like an app.
Will we ever run out of Sudoku puzzles? I don't think so, right? Because there's just so many combinations.
Yeah, there's a nigh infinite amount of combinations. Like even in a deck of cards, if you shuffle a deck of cards right now, like you're gonna have to come up with a completely new order that no one in the past has ever had, and that's only 52 cards.
And this is 9 numbers by 9 times 9, 81 spaces. So it's basically so it's basically you're putting in numbers, but none of them can be repeating, right?
Yes.
Like each
Column?
vertical or horizontal.
Yeah. And cube.
And in the cube?
And in the cube.
Fuck that. And how do you even like where do you even start?
You can start anywhere. So like right there with the 3, next to the 3, you can put a 4, and oh no, you can't. It'd have to be
4 here, no?
Yeah, you can put a 4 there.
And then are we just gonna do Sudoku?
Yeah, just live Sudoku.
Throw a little Sudoku puzzle that we can solve. Okay.
Yeah.
So which one do we avoid?
Yeah,
The screen's still green. I'm sorry, guys. We're fucked up.
The screen doesn't have any experience yet. It's still green.
Honestly, that's because okay,
Why don't you farm them?
exactly. Better.
Yeah. But I'm not.
I will make it.
Oh my god. That was
Right?
week
What
7.
the hell is that? Now I gotta film all the images. So,
Oh my god. Why don't so many images?
oops, I think I accidentally was about to delete everything.
Oh.
I was
Yeah, I was like, why? Why? Is that Andrew Cuomo?
Oh, it is that. He's 7 at rate times. That's Kent Copeland.
Oh, Ken Copeland.
Oh, sure.
I thought that was Andrew Cuomo for some reason.
This one was in 4K. I was like, maybe this one is too big. What the hell? I was trying to select 7 things. Anyways, back to the podcast. Sudoku.
Sudoku-san.
Seppuku. Japanese people in kamikaze name a better duo.
Exactly. Wait, what? Hold on.
Name a better combination. Name a better combination. I think it's
Oh my god.
name a better combination. Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Anyways,
His Spider-Man trailer. You can watch that here. Throw that up on there.
yeah.
Yeah,
watch it
I
back.
feel like it was
I
better
love
with
it so much. I have so many theories already off of just like 4 minutes of content.
It's fine.
It's not even 4 minutes, like 30 seconds now.
What?
Oh no, 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
For what?
The Spider-Man trailer.
3 minutes actually.
3 minutes up. 3 minutes. 30
No Way Home trailer, 90s cartoon style. That's fine.
Okay, that kind of looks badass, not gonna lie.
Honestly, I kind of want to see it now.
Yeah. Later.
I was gonna say, see, it's funny because when we had a Discord, because the screen sharing was so much easier, we didn't have to do all this editing.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. But okay, so what do you think about No Way Home trailer? Not No Way Home. Yes, of course. Audacity, you have to
yeah.
voice meter, so they can't run with the audio.
Sounds like garbage. I told you we were on the phone.
No, but you know what I mean. Well,
Yeah.
so
Okay. So, we know Electro's in there, right?
Electro,
Sandman.
Lizard.
Well, we know Lizard's in there?
Apparently, Lizard was spotted.
Where? Well, where?
Lizard and Spider-Man. So,
Screen Rant.
where is he?
Like, I immediately don't trust it because Screen Rant was the first 2 results.
Who's the Sinister Six member? So supposedly,
What?
um,
My money's on Mysterio.
she was dead.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, the doctor who left. The Jake Gyllenhaal Mysterio is dead, but then the person who's actually had all the technical know-how escaped. He's the one who outed Spider-Man as Peter Parker as Spider-Man. Like the main man, like the brains behind the operation, basically.
So dumb. It says Spider-Man No Way Home to include Lizard and Rhino and Sandman from previous Spider-Man films, reportedly. I don't think they're gonna put Rhino in there because like that Mecha Rhino was so dumb. I mean, yeah, it's a little cheesy, but
Wait, it wasn't that Joe DiMaggio?
no, it was Paul Giamatti.
Paul Giamatti. There we go. I don't know how I got them too confused. But is he in No Way Home? Just check. Do we have any information?
I don't think so.
Kyle, do we have any information?
Let's see, Paul Giamatti in No Way Home.
We got this covered. Nope, not gonna be in it.
Pretty much.
I immediately don't trust. We got this covered.
Well, he said he has been following the rules, but he's denying the involvement. Blah, blah. I don't know. This is in July.
Yeah, I don't trust. Well, look, the source itself is bad. We got this covered is notoriously bad at like they do clickbait articles basically.
Oh, yeah, on comicbook.com, he said he's not returning to MCU. It's fine with him. So, Paul Giamatti. Okay, that's right. You know, it's funny. I've still never seen the Amazing Spider-Man either of the movies.
Either?
I
Really?
don't know. That's how much of a grudge I have. I don't know. I never
Against
never
what?
Against Andrew Garfield.
Andrew Garfield for no
Portrayal of
reason.
Spider-Man. Yeah, pretty much. I don't know because I saw like a 10-second clip of him he's talking to like Mary Jane or whoever he's talking to, and he's going like,
What?
and then I was like, I'm not watching this.
Not watching.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
I never saw the trailers. I just know that like he kills her because she's the classic
Yeah.
thing in
Neck
there.
snap.
She's fucking hit, and then that's about it. But
Yeah.
I don't think. Yeah, see, they put rumored Sinister Six. I do not think they're gonna put in Rhino. It's probably still gonna be Vulture. I mean, we saw Vulture was alive.
Yeah, no, that's what I was going to say. Here's my theory, the 3 possible candidates, in my opinion. So currently, every single quote-unquote confirmed Sinister Six presence is from another universe, right? So I feel like the 6th one has to be from this Peter Parker's universe, and it's either going to be Scorpion, because we've already seen Scorpion at the end of Spider-Man: Homecoming. He's in the end credit scene. Vulture talks with Scorpion, the supposed Scorpion. He's I think the actual character is Matt Garden, the person who becomes the Scorpion.
Yeah, I see.
Yes. So it could either be the Scorpion, which would be a really nice payoff to the very first Spider-Man, even though it would make less story or like thematical sense because the Scorpion hasn't really had any like real interaction with Peter on his life, like ever since like I guess Peter put him in jail. So it's like whatever. But it could tie up nicely because one of the ways Scorpion originally becomes Scorpion is because J. Jonah Jameson is mad at Spider-Man. And so he hires Alistair to, I think it was Alistair. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm getting my evil scientist confused. But transforms him into the Scorpion. Like, basically, J. Jonah funds the research and the stuff necessary and buys the equipment necessary to turn him into the Lizard. And so now that we know J. Jonah is in the Marvel Universe and is taking up the Alex Jones thing, if my guess is that if Spider-Man breaks out of prison for whatever, multiverse shenanigans, J. Jonah is going to be like, we need an anti-Spider-Man now, and pays to create the Scorpion, to turn that dude into Scorpion. The other one is, of course, like you said, the Vulture, because still there, but the Vulture was more in a protective kind of role, like, no, he's my enemy type of thing, because he knew who Spider-Man is, and that end scene, Scorpion's like, the word around the block is that you know who he is, and he did know who he was.
Yeah,
like he knew who he was, and Vulture was just like, no, you're wrong. I have no idea who it is. Yeah, and then the last one is Mysterio, because of the scientist, the dude who made the machines and everything. Like,
maybe, but wait, it says a tease. How is he teasing the No Way Home trailer?
it's not teased. It's comic book.
So Doc Ock, yeah, Green Goblin, awesome.
Yeah,
Electro,
Mysterio.
stupid. Oh, his name drop.
That's dumb.
So
That's not J. Jonah as a member of the Sinister Six.
yeah,
Venom. Okay, come on.
No, it's not gonna be the
No.
symbiote.
Sandman? Yeah, Sandman's more likely.
But why would Sandman be like blocking the lightning from hitting him?
Because, okay, so here's the other thing. Here's my other theories. Okay, so part of the theory I had for the Dr. Octopus reveal is that one, he's not talking to. I kind of agree with like that. He's not talking to Holland.
He's probably talking to Peter.
To Tobey
Maguire.
Tobey Maguire Peters. Yeah. Okay. And so, but the second thing is, if you remember clearly, think back, flashback to Spider-Man 2, 2004 or whatever the fuck.
2002, I think.
2000. No, I thought 2002 was the first one.
Is it? I don't know.
Or was it 2000? Yeah. Anyways, flashback to the end of the movie. Doc Ock redeems himself and sacrifices himself to his own nuclear reactor in order to save New York City.
2004?
He becomes a good guy.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, perfect. And so I feel like right there it's a misdirect because the Goblin Bomb is probably from Harry Osborn. Like, I don't know, because he's dead too. So maybe it's from his son.
I don't know, because what if it pulls him in there? Because remember, it's multiverse, so there's a bunch of shenanigans. So what if they're from like different
versions of the same?
Exactly. So it is Doc Ock, but he's a version where maybe he beat Peter. Yeah.
Well, he technically beat him in Spider-Man 2 too.
No, because he overcame the arms. So let's say he
also the arms beat him. Yeah.
Yeah,
okay,
basically. Yeah. So the arms stay and they like infect him, whatever. And then
but let's say basically that it's the versions of all the villains that beat their
There's
respective
Spider-Man. Yeah, that
And
would
then
be
we
interesting
Then
too.
we get Spider-Man that beat those villains. So
Yeah.
you'd have Tobey Maguire and he beat him, and then Electro coming in, and then the other guy knows how to beat him and all
Yeah.
that stuff. But they said the Lizard was in the. He's in like one of the frames. Let me see. Frame. Where is it? So when he like smacks.
Wait, the Lizard's in one frame?
Yeah, like something smacks up against the back part, and then it looks like.
Oh, if it's the Lizard, that would be really interesting to have one villain from each of the each
villains.
Spider-Man has two villains.
Technically 3 because Sandman.
Here's the thing: we don't know if Sandman is because here's the other thing: Sandman throughout the whole movie was generally a good guy. He was neutral at best. He was touted as a villain, but he didn't really do anything
He was doing
villainous.
bad things for
Yeah.
money for his daughter.
Yeah,
you know.
and if he doesn't need to, have his daughter like that, like there's no way for him to know or anything. So, like it's like the person who became Sandman
Mhm.
wasn't bad to begin with. So if they're going off of like, oh, the people who won in their universe in Spider-Man 3, it would have been Harry Osborn who won, and Sandman would still be like the neutral, person, not exactly a villain.
Mm.
And Venom is still possible too, because Spider-Man 3 has Venom, huh?
Yeah. Let me see.
But I feel like they wouldn't go with Venom simply because they have the Carnage movie coming out. They probably don't want to confuse audiences.
Yeah, so it was like this frame. For reference, it's about like 2 minutes, 25 seconds in. So after this part, after you see something like smacked up against the back or something,
Mm-hmm.
that's where they're like,
2 different lives. The longer you do it, the more dangerous it becomes.
so you see something that smacks up against an energy barrier,
Yeah.
barrier or something. And so people are saying that's
That's the Lizard.
a lizard, yeah. 'Cause
Yeah,
they're
that'd be
like,
great
what
if
could
there
it
was
be?
2 villains per Spider-Man.
Yeah, so because I mean, like I said, Sandman was basically helping, but wouldn't Electro be able to turn that into
Glass.
Yeah,
But Electro's made out of lightning, so if he uses a portion of it to turn him into glass, wouldn't he sacrifice a bit of himself too?
I don't know. I don't think so. But so they even say it. The Spider-Man No Way Home trailer villain's Lizard. Just after Happy Hogan is seen being surrounded by a group of armed men, the trailer shows Peter standing in front of a dark background before being shocked by a creature. It's too dark to really see, but slowed down footage reveals it looks like a tail or a snout. The roar that can be heard is also very similar to the Lizard from The Amazing Spider-Man. But okay, they say like Sandman and Doc Ock, that villain abandoned his evil ways by the end of his last movie appearance. So could be a variant basically.
Yeah, variant.
And it's
Technically, variants don't even exist anymore.
Yeah, they do.
Oh,
Because remember, after Loki,
yeah, but
all
those aren't
those
variants
branching
anymore.
timelines-
Variants were
things that weren't supposed to happen.
things that
So,
weren't supposed to
because
happen, and
The branching timelines were showing the variants. Because remember, whenever there was a variant, there'd be a branching
no, yeah,
timeline
but
and
like
that could lead
surviving of the timelines that weren't supposed to exist. So there are people displaced at a time, basically. People
Well-
displaced out of the timelines that don't exist anymore. Like their entire timeline gets erased.
to- only because they
The
kept
universe.
sending the timelines to the end of the universe.
But because the how do you call it? The One Who Remains got killed. Now there's essentially again infinite things. So there's technically no longer variants. They're technically just normal existing people now because their timelines just exist. There's no one like physically controlling it, so the definition of variant kind of loses its meaning, so to speak. It's like if like the United States has it separated into states, right?
Mhm.
But if the United States collapses and a new country takes its place, is it recording again?
Yeah, it's recording now again. I don't know. I guess we'll just stitch together. I don't know why
Yeah.
that happened, but yeah.
Probably a short circuit, and now we're all gonna die.
No, not even sure. I don't know. That was weird. Okay. Well.
Oh shit! Now you can see me when I play with my shirt button. I didn't realize that. I was just here like just chilling, like oh yeah, like whatever.
That doesn't matter. See, nobody would have paid attention to it until you said it. Come on, man. Come on. It's too late now. But okay, so we're back. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah,
The camera just fucking turned off for some reason.
yeah. Just let her die.
Maybe it reached like 30 minutes and it's like, that's it.
Yeah,
Done.
that's all you guys get. Just
Honestly.
30 minutes. You're not cool
Actually-
enough to have a full hour.
No, 25. We've only recorded for 25 minutes.
25 minutes?
Yeah.
Man, the camera must really hate us.
Honestly, what the hell? Okay, well,
Anyways.
So yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm so glad because okay, so one thing that I was mad about the Rise of Skywalker, and I understand why they did it, but I'm still salty about it, and it's not going to stop me from being salty about it. They revealed the Emperor through a laugh in the trailer, and it's like you should have just kept that secret. You shouldn't have put that in the trailer.
But it wouldn't have mattered because they just at the beginning they just said somehow he returned, and it's like that's fucking bullshit. Like that's it. You're just gonna hand wave like he's alive. Okay,
He's alive.
we're just resetting the status quo. You gotta kill him again. Invalidates all of Darth Vader's sacrifice, everything like that. Like
I don't think it invalidates the sacrifice.
Yeah, because the whole point was he was killing him, so there would be no more evil in the universe. And then all of a sudden, the First Order comes over and takes over again, like magic. Like,
well, no, okay. To be fair, that wouldn't have. They knew that wouldn't reset, destroy all evil in the universe because the Force we know for a fact works by having a duality. So since Luke Skywalker was still around, a strong light side Jedi user, a Force user, dark side Sith user. Well, Sith really just dark side Force user would arise to complement. That's the same thing that happened over here. Technically, Kylo Ren, as he got stronger, that's why Rey is such a magical special person. You had the Emperor and you had the Darth Vader around, so that's why Luke became such a powerful Force user as well.
It doesn't make any sense because.
But that's besides the point. And his sacrifice wasn't to get rid of evil. His sacrifice was an attempt to undo all the wrong he'd done. And that still exists. Like, he still did fall to his death in an attempt to right his wrongs. That was the whole point of his sacrifice, is to atone for his sins. And he still did. He still fell. And that's why Palpatine's all salty and bitchy about it when and throws Kylo off the fucking stadium as well. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's fucking stupid how they handled it, all the way through. But it's just, that's not one thing I consider stupid. I don't think it invalidates the Return of the Jedi, personally.
I don't know, because it's dumb, because it's okay. The first trilogy, you see, they're struggling, they're the rebels, and then, they make it through. And then you see the prequels, where it's okay, the build-up to it, you can kind of see how they're, slowly falling apart, their democracies fall apart, because they're not... They can't trust each other, all this kind of stuff, and then okay, now you understand what happened in the first ones. But then at the end of, you see at the end of the first ones, they're yay, we're celebrating because now, the big force of evil is gone. So, the Empire is basically mostly defeated. We'll say, because obviously it's not all of them are going to go immediately. But it's okay, they defeated him, he was leader. They got, I'm assuming most of the people there, because the Death Star wasn't finished, but they were so able to blow it up with all the people there. But the whole point is, most of their leadership was on there. It's gone. And so it's okay, now it paves the way for a republic to have, free reign and to take care of people and stuff like that. Yeah, we've seen The Mandalorian, some of the after effects where some Jedi are still on the run, and how it's we're just people in the Republic, and it's I don't trust that kind of stuff. Or, you know how they...
Well, it wasn't just that. Yeah, it's just that the Empire still held more weight there in those sectors.
In the ambulance.
Yeah, because we still see there's still Grand Moffs and other really high-ranking people. The main antagonist of the Mandalorian was Grand Moff
Gideon.
Yeah, there you go, Gideon. Grand Moff Gideon. Tarkin's not around, but Thrawn had only gotten taken care of shortly before. Thrawn was another the strategic genius of the Empire.
But I thought, is he dead in the Mandalorian or not? Because I thought
He's not dead in the Mandalorian.
Okay, because I was saying they're looking
missing.
for him. Okay, so they're looking for him.
They're looking.
So,
Tarkin. Oh, Grand Admiral Tarkin. Wait, is it Admiral? Tarkin? Grand Tarkin. I don't know.
Let me see. Because it says, so basically, so Snoke was...
Oh, and then now in the Bad Batch, we know how Palpatine was able to come back to life.
Oh.
In this one, they're because in the Bad Batch, they reveal that it's basically you know the Bad Batch, right?
I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen it? No, but you know of it, right? It's clones.
Yeah.
It's not just clones; it's super enhanced clones. So what they did was they made them defective because the good clone is supposed to be an exact copy of them. And so anything outside of that, even if it's better, quote unquote, or worse, it is considered defective. And so these clones are all clones that had special attributes. Some one who was called Crosshairs was had super good aim, perfect
He's a
aim.
sniper,
Sniper basically. Wrecker, stupid and oafish, but fucking hella strong, unbelievably
He's a tank.
strong. He's a tank basically. So on and so forth.
Yeah.
and it basically, because it follows them, it deals a lot with Camino and the cloning technology that they had, right? And it's basically in the background showing how the Empire basically captured and stole all cloning technology and then replicated it and all this other crap. Spoilers for fucking
The Bad Batch. Yeah, I've seen it. Go back in time 5 minutes and then
yeah.
skip this.
Skip this. But yeah, and so basically it shows how they were doing it. And then the Mandalorian, we got how they were using that technology, the cloning technology, to implement with Force users. So we're kind of through like this extra media, which doesn't make up for the fact that in the movie was like completely unexplained and out of nowhere. By the way, like this in no way fucking changes the fact that the movie was like complete shit at like developing its own plot and like explaining the reasons why things are happening. I just think that this behind the scenes makes it like good in retrospect only. Like the end result is not great, but like this process they're building to get to it is actually really fun. In the Mandalorian, that's why you want Baby Yoda, because they've already finished developing the cloning technology, so they're just figuring out how to implement the midichlorians into like the clone bodies. And so like yes, we're slowly getting pieces and parts of how it gets. But yeah, the movie's fun.
In conclusion, it was bad.
Yes. I went off on that. No, but why were we talking about? Oh yeah, because they revealed the Emperor.
Circle. Oh yeah.
They revealed the Emperor's lap, and I got so mad. I was like, you gotta save that. You gotta save that for the film. You gotta save his reveal. They saved his reveal in Return of the Jedi in his first appearance. You can save his reveal for the next one. We knew the Emperor existed. We knew the Emperor existed in Return of the Jedi.
Oh, well, I guess.
But they just didn't reveal him until like the third act or whatever, until like the very end.
Yeah.
They should have done the same thing here. If they wanted that laugh, they could have had it like, oh, Rey walks into the building, wah ha 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 ha, and then like he just fucking Gucci robes himself down.
I don't know, because it still didn't make much sense. Cause it's like they just throw away line of just somehow he returns. Like somehow, like fuck you, explain this to me or something. It's like yeah, they explain in like the books or whatever that there's cloning technology, all this kind of
Yeah.
and it's like the average movie person that goes, huh, somehow he returned. I don't know if I said the explanation, but oh okay. And you just continue on along their way, like
Yeah, it makes absolutely zero fucking sense. Like, he was alive he should have been alive during the Clone Wars. He was like, what, 40 in the film?
something like I don't know, probably closer to his 50s or 60s, but obviously he can be alive as long as he wants because
No. Poe, the person who says that line.
Poe?
Yeah. He was like 40 or something.
I don't know. He was probably a kid during the Clone Wars.
He was probably a kid during the Clone Wars, but he knew that there was a war called the Clone Wars.
No, didn't they think there was a myth or something? Let me see. Whatever. So he was born 2 ABY, so that's way afterwards, actually.
Yeah. That's way
That's-
afterwards the Clone Wars, yeah. That's
So
like,
he would not even know.
that's 1 year after the Battle of Yavin, so 1 year after Luke blew up the Death Star.
No, it's 2 years afterwards, isn't it? 2 ABY after.
Oh yeah, too.
Or let me see. ABY is after the Battle of Yavin.
Yeah, after the Battle of Yavin.
So 0 BBY is
Wait,
right
BBY? ABY is after Battle of Yavin.
Yeah.
BBY is
before
before.
Battle of Yavin.
Oh my
God.
shit.
Explodes. Yeah, so years of the Imperial era.
Yeah, so he was born solidly in the Imperial era. Okay, never mind. But that's still, like, his parents would have known about the Clone Wars. Like, that's one generation. Like, there's, like, if you just went through a massive civil war with countless deaths of, like, 2 nigh infinite armies that completely destroyed the last government that ruled over you, like, I'm pretty sure that's going to be mentioned to, like, the children somehow. Like, I'm pretty sure, like Vietnamese people still learn about the Vietnam War, like, today. Like, I don't know. It's just goes to show, like, it's dumber that it seems on the surface, like, just in the film alone. Because, like, the specific line is, like, somehow he returned.
Yeah.
Dark science, secrets only the Sith knew. It's, like, almost an entire war named Clone Wars. There's, like, an infinite number of ways that he could have come back.
But it's probably because it's like, okay, how do you clone someone that's force sensitive?
that's probably the thing. How do you clone him so he still has midichlorians or whatever, you know? So how do you clone him so he can still use the Force, so he can still use the Sith lightning and stuff?
I guess so, but like Paul's not gonna be thinking about that. He doesn't even know if he can. He doesn't even know what Sith lightning is.
Yeah, that's true.
He's just gonna be like, it's just like, okay, this guy's powerful. He's here, so he should be powerful. Like he doesn't understand all that.
It's, I'm trying to see. Oh, okay. So Darth Sidious, which was Sheev Palpatine, he possessed a strong connection to the Force and was secretly trained in the ways of the Sith by Darth Plagueis.
Yeah.
Darth Plagueis the Wise. So we all know the means.
Yes.
He eventually killed the Sith Master and returned to the Sith Apprentice Darth Maul. So how come Darth Maul never tried to kill him? Or he was
He
just
did.
weak? When?
Not in the movies. Yeah,
Well,
that's why.
if it's not in the movies, it doesn't.
Well, in the movies, do you even know he came back to life? Like 3 times?
Movies?
Because currently in canon, he was alive. He's the reason why the Bo-Katan in the Mandalorian doesn't have the Darksaber. Why Moff Gideon? Well, we don't know why Moff Gideon has it, but we know that he's the reason why she doesn't have it.
Did they mention Darth Maul? Did they mention Darth Maul in the Mandalorian?
Ooh, they didn't mention him in the Mandalorian, I don't think, but they did mention he did appear in the end credit scene of the Han Solo movie.
That's what. So we know he's alive.
Yeah, so the movies do technically know he's alive, but they don't know about everything that he's done. He went
his
back
legs,
to
right?
he has robot legs. Because fucking Obi-Wan split him in half. That's all done fit. But so he goes back to Dathomir, which is the home of the Night Sisters, who are this like evil witch cult that uses like force magics or some shit. And General Grievous leads an entire war against him, and General Grievous I think ends up killing Talzin, like the head mother or whatever. If you played the one with the recent game Fallen Order, the planet that you visit there, where you see that hot chick, that is the Night Sister planet. And the reason why it's so desolate and dead, and there's only zombies left, is because all the Night Sisters got murdered by Grievous. And so Maul was the hid there. They had that. He got a brother called Savage Opress, and he trained him in the ways of the Sith. And so his brother became his own apprentice, and they both went and tried to kill Darth Sidious. And I think Darth Sidious wrecked them. I think he was using double-sided two lightsabers. He was basically dual wielding and just fucking wrecked house.
Well, so the thing is, in Solo, he's talking to her, and he still has his double-sided lightsaber. So I'm assuming he's still alive because remember, I got cut when he was. So this was before.
Hey, but he just rebuilt it. Like Sith and Jedi just consistently rebuild their own lightsabers.
So these.
Like
Actually, he does have the robot legs. That's right. Yeah. Okay. He does have robot legs.
Yeah.
That's what I was like. So he did. I guess. Well, because did they throw his lightsaber in the same pit? He fell in the same pit with his lightsaber, right?
Yeah, he fell on the same pit with his lightsaber. After it was sliced in half.
I'm trying to remember.
Is he currently alive? That's what I want to know. Because
Because okay, if he has
as in
robot
in
legs-
the sequel era, not because we know he's alive in the Imperial era and pre Return of the Jedi, but is he alive post Return of the Jedi?
Let's see. Wait, he fights against the rebels again.
Yeah, he fights in Rebels. He takes over the planet. I think he doesn't take Malachor. I think it's called. He doesn't take it over, but he goes there and he was at because he already rules the Mandalorians because he won the Darksaber at that point. I think.
Also, I just noticed it's like when he cuts them in half, there's like a spray of blood. I didn't realize that. Look.
Oh yeah!
Holy shit!
Fuck yeah!
A spray of blood when Darth Maul dies in that movie. You know, the CGI is so bad. But yeah, apparently he gets saved.
Yeah, he's still alive throughout then. He's causing trouble throughout the whole thing. Yeah, and he leaves the Sith behind after I think he fails to assassinate Darth Sidious. Yeah, and that's a I can find about him. Yeah, he attacks Sidious in the Clone Wars, and then he comes back in Rebels, and deals with that gang.
That's interesting.
Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah, he is currently dead. He fights old Ben, like old Ben Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think before the start of the main series, the original 3. He has a final duel with him, and Obi-Wan kills him finally.
So, oh well. I mean, I guess we'll find out he's alive with his robot legs and he gets killed by. Do you think we'll see that in the Obi-Wan series?
Yes,
We,
might.
maybe because like then we'll say like at the end he's like he's all old and you'll see like he's like so whatever
With the floppy handle.
exactly because it's not it doesn't work the same way it used to. So it was, but I was gonna search Grievous because I don't remember how did you die.
I think Yoda killed him.
Yoda.
Either Yoda or Obi-Wan.
Yeah, how did he die? That's... Oh, he burst into flames after being shot by Kenobi.
Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah. So it was Kenobi. Uncivilized.
He's killed so many. He just murked them.
Yeah, he murks everyone, dude. Like he has no holds barred, just fucking killing people.
Oh my god. So Kenobi uses the Force to summon Grievous's blaster, shooting Grievous 5 times in his exposed gut sac. Grievous's remaining biological components ignited, incinerating the cyborg general from the inside. Holy shit, that sounds violent. That sounds really... Listen to Grievous's death cry. Or, I don't know if it'll play, but... No, it's not playing. No, I mean, it's garbage. Time to look at all their fucking death scenes. How many people has he murdered at this point?
Let's see. It's too many, probably.
Let's see. We're racing along. Oh, I always wanted that Lego set. Him in that circle rider thing.
Oh hell yeah!
It's so cool. We're fighting. Oh, he kicked the cyborg and he's like, "Ow! What do you expect?" Okay, look at this. This was actually in the movie. So he kicks him to the side, right? He's like, "Stopping," and watch. What do you expect to happen? He kicked a giant piece of metal, and he's like,
Okay, to be fair, he's using the Force in that game.
he was not. Clearly not. Clearly not.
Because the cybernetic enhancements allow Grievous to like match up with Force users. So it probably has like some special metal or something. I would assume. Because or else that makes absolutely no fucking sense. Like, one of the most tactful, intelligent Jedi decides to just no Force plane kick fucking metal? No. There's no way. There's no way I'm gonna believe it. It's so dumb. It's so dumb.
Also, Grievous died like such a bitch. He gets shot. Shot again.
Oh, dude, in the movies, Grievous is a fucking bitch the whole way through, dude. Do you not remember the movie number 2?
I remember he's a little sneak. But I'm saying he dies like such a bitch. Like,
No, his entire
He
existence
runs
in the
to it.
movie is just being a bitch.
honestly, when he runs away and he's like, "Oh, so you're gonna try and kill me?" and then he blows up the thing.
Yeah, like you not feel a single ounce of threat from him the entire movie.
He's pretty imposing because when he
He
goes
looks cool.
and then the forearm thing,
It's
that was
cool.
awesome.
It's cool. It's cool. Not intimidating. Especially not like after everything that you've seen of him. You know what is intimidating?
What?
In the Clone Wars TV show.
I remember he killed Shaggy. And all
Yeah.
the only reason I remember the Jedi was named Shaggy was because his name was like Shag, because he looks like Shaggy.
Yeah.
Scooby Doo. Yeah.
No, okay, and then like,
that's the only reason I do.
and so like he, this Jedi Master and Padawan, like stumble upon his lair, and we find out that it's like Dooku allowed them to find
It was a
Grievous'
trap.
lair because Grievous has been failing too much, so he put him to a test to see if he could still kill Jedi.
Yeah.
And at this point, Grievous can't use any of his repairs. Half his body is gone. He's only like a torso, and he only has 2 arms. Dude, he fucking murders the Jedi Master guy like nothing, and then just pursues to like torment the fucking Padawan, and like the Padawan almost escapes, and he still murders him. It's fucking wild. It's fucking wild. It's great. Like, he's actually intimidating there.
Yes, and it's so stupid because it says equipped with strong armor, Grievous can stand up to explosions and other attacks,
Yeah.
and yet just a blaster killed him. Why do you even wear this armor? It's useless. And then they die. Just honestly, it's such a good it makes sense.
Yeah.
Like it's already active like inside. Supposedly.
Okay, to be fair, Grievous had just finished fighting with Yoda, I think, or finished fighting with some other Jedi, and they kind of cut his stomach open, so it was his bare stomach, like normal, not armored stomach. And then, like, the rest of him, like, his flesh is covered in oil, basically. So, like, a spark from the Jedi, from, like, a blaster rifle, internally melting all of his organs.
I guess so. Yeah.
To be
It says,
fair,
it says Kenobi managed to rip open Grievous' chest plates, revealing Grievous' gut sack.
Yeah.
Gut sack.
I assume that's just the stomach, right?
Yeah, I mean, considering like, yeah, he's organic, he's a cyborg, but one thing that always bothered me: why is he always coughing?
I guess he still has lungs?
But like, why was Grievous coughing? Look at that. Why was Grievous coughing? He developed a slight cough due to a few remaining organs not taking well to cybernetic implants.
Yeah.
This is on YouTube, though. I don't know. Do I trust this?
Audio error.
Again, let's see. Why is he coughing and wheezing all the time? Reddit is. What makes him so ill? It's not illness. The problem is that the tech that keeps him alive is imperfect, so he suffers irritating cough. The cough is there because George Lucas came into work with bronchitis, so they're finalizing Grievous' design and figuring out how he should sound for the movie. So they recorded George coughing and threw it in. The idea being it would communicate to the audience very quickly that Grievous is not entirely a robot. There's no reason the robot would cough. Emphasizes that he's a cyborg and foreshadows Anakin's own cybernetic makeover.
Yeah.
They actually put a lot of thought into that. It's hilarious. And meanwhile, we're just going, hello there, General Kenobi. You are a brave one.
So I understand why, like, the canon says this next part, but it still just pisses me the fuck off, because there's absolutely no way that Darth Vader could have just gone around it. But Grievous has, like, super amazing cybernetics, right? And then Vader has a shitty chest plate. And yes, the reason why is because without, like, the shitty chest plate and stuff, he instant die. And that he needs another Force user to keep him alive. But this is, like, Jedi Jesus. Like, there's no way he shouldn't be able to do it on his own. Not to mention that we know, like, currently in canon, that while Darth Vader is on, there was other Force users that he could place. I think it's not completely unlimited, but it's like 15 movies a month.
AMC Stubs A-List, you have to 3 movies every week for $20 a month. That's definitely worth it for AMC. Damn, but the only thing that sucks is there's no AMCs near us. But AMC is like white people theaters, so.
Oh, yeah, but that's why they're good.
Honestly,
why do you? But I also, like, whenever I go watch a movie, don't you just go to the?
You see the circle around South Central.
Yeah, the circle around South Central and
then
Huntington Park, Southgate.
And if you look, like AMC Norwalk, I guess is the closest one to Anglia. AMC Montebello. No, AMC Norwalk is the closest one to us.
Norwalk, yeah. No, but I don't even go there. Like, what I do is, because whenever I go see movies, I go see them with Noosh.
Mm-hmm.
Noosh lives in the valley, white girl country. So, like, we have, like, 15 different AMCs to which choose from.
AMC Sunset, AMC Burbank, AMC Burbank 6. Are there 2 AMCs next to each other?
There's 3. Look.
What? Why? There's literally AMC Town Center 6, AMC Burbank 16, and then AMC Burbank Town Center 8. That's hilarious.
That's just how they are. Like, go to Santa Monica, and there's 2 AMCs on 3rd Street.
What the fuck? I see them AMC Broadway 4, and then AMC Santa Monica 7, and then AMC Marina 6, Marketplace. Mm-hmm. I don't know if, I feel like these was...
No.
Oh, no, they're across from each other.
Yep.
That's
they're literally
hilarious.
crossing each other. I don't even know how they do not cannibalize themselves.
Legit? I guess it's just that good or whatever.
Or different times, I guess. Like, they often also, like, if Avengers Endgame is on at, like, 3 o'clock, it's going to be on at the other one at 4.
Yeah, there's even 2, like, Anaheim and then Orange. Well, they're not that close. No, they're definitely not as close as the other ones.
Yeah,
but it's still, like, right next to each other. And then La Mirada, AMC Norwalk. Yeah, so AMC Norwalk is the closest one to us. So, yeah. But
you visited 2 years ago. Google. Tracking every movement.
Was, I think that was Endgame with Alan's friends.
2 days ago. 2 years ago.
Yeah. Well, no, what was in August? I don't remember. Spider-Man, probably.
Agosto.
Yeah, Spider-Man came out in August.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah.
It came out around August 30th, no?
Or no, I think it was at the end of July, so it might be saying that. I don't remember. But point is, finally, we're gonna see Shang-Chi. I don't know anything about it. We're gonna watch it, see how it goes.
I love it.
But,
I think Shang-Chi was the first like martial arts comic book character that Marvel had.
what about Iron Fist?
He came after. He was modeled after Shang-Chi.
What?
Shang-Chi, yeah.
Iron Fist first appearance. Let's see. Iron Fist first appearance was 1974, and then Shang-Chi first appearance was in 1973. So basically a year before.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, Shang-Chi was the first one and all that jazz.
Hands of Shang-Chi, Master of Kung Fu.
Oh, and considering that Shang-Chi is coming out in a couple days, it makes sense why Marvel started adding the Marvel shorts to Disney Plus.
Oh, so now you can like see every little thing, like the Mandarin one and everything.
Yeah, because like All Hail, and the first one that they decided to upload from what I saw was All Hail the King, which is the one where it's like the Mandarin is like, you stole his name, now he wants it back, and just murders fucking Ben Kingsley.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he did.
But he was just an actor. Let me see. Oh, hail the king.
Yeah, he was an actor, but he stole the Mandarin's name.
I mean, he didn't technically. The other guy did.
Yeah, but he's the face of it.
So he was captured in Iron Man 3. Sitting in prison. He's living luxuriously, his own butler. Fan club and protection. Well, because he's a famous actor, basically.
Yeah, famous actor. One of the famous actors.
Yeah, who wishes to chronicle the events of Mandalorian. Blah, blah. The actual Ten Rings terrorist group, so they not existed. So. No. He breaks him out of prison so he can meet
Breaks
the
him
actual.
out to
Yeah.
Oh,
so
I thought he
meet the
murdered
actual
him.
No, it was like he didn't kill him. But,
Maybe they faked his death for him?
No. They just said he killed the pulls out a gun, kills the guards.
Oh, the guards. That's what I was
His
thinking.
butler,
Of. He died. Yeah.
For telling Slater the reason that the interviews to break him out of prison so he can meet the actual Mandarin.
Yeah.
And the actual Mandarin is Ten Rings guy, right?
Yeah. The Ten Rings guy.
The Ten Rings guy. I guess that's Shang-Chi's dad, right? Or someone else?
Well, okay. Shang-Chi's dad is actually his like nemesis or like
The
his
Mandarin.
bad guy.
Yeah, his dad.
But is he the Mandarin?
Against his own father, it says.
Or maybe because you know how sometimes Marvel pulls like the MCU pulls like different things.
Yeah,
together. So, like,
Shang-Chi will go up
Shang-Chi's
against
dad-
his own father, the Mandarin, played by.
Yeah, as far as I know in the comics, Shang-Chi's dad isn't the Mandarin.
Hmm.
It was this really racist character that it was based on, I think, Fu Manchu. But then they eventually lost the rights to Fu Manchu, so it just became like generic bad Asian bad guy.
Yeah.
And so that's his dad. And then the Ten Rings guy is Iron Man's villain, like the Mandarin. Because it's like magic versus like science or whatever.
Versus technology.
Yeah, and that's and that's the bad guy for Iron Man. And so I guess like for the Ten Rings now they're just combining Shang-Chi with the Mandarin. Like Shang-Chi's dad with the Mandarin because.
So do you think he's gonna kill his dad at the end or something like that, or
Probably.
gonna be defeated? Because I feel like they had to defeat him because he can't just kill off the Mandarin, right? Like he overpowers him, defeats him, whatever.
I guess so. Yeah, defeat maybe. I don't know.
We'll see later this week.
Yeah, we'll see.
Everything stitched together.
Everything will make sense in a matter of days.
Honestly, yeah. By next week we'll know.
Yeah. So by the time you listen to this, we'll already know the answer.
Exactly, because this is gonna take a little while, but let's stitch it together. And this broke till Friday. Edward said a silence alone.
Perfect.
We're broke till Friday. Goodbye, my friends. We'll see you next week. Now I'ma go and beat my meat. And we're broke till Friday. Goodbye, my friends. We'll see you next week. And now I'ma go and beat my meat. And we're broke till Friday.